toxic, poisonous, very harmful or unpleasant in a pervasive or insidious way. Bruh, by now we all have a general understanding of what a toxic relationship is, or toxic in general. Nobody in their right mind is gonna say out loud that they want a toxic relationship, but their actions will always show it. Whatever it is that people give most of their energy to is what they really care about the most. How many countless videos have we seen on the internet, on TikTok, where some woman complaining about what some man did, and sometimes a lot of what they're saying is justified, but they still choose to give their energy to the things that creates chaos in their life. Or if they do decide to do something different, they fail to realize that they themselves are the problem. Whatever she makes time for is what she really wants. Just think about it. You saw her, you liked her, you thought she was attractive, so you wanted to take her out on a date, you wanted to get to know her. But she didn't have time for that. But you know what she did have time for? Complaining, causing a scene, ready to risk it all. For who? The toxic dude. But the question we should be asking is why? Why do we accept toxic behavior from people? I'm pretty sure that there is a lot of reasons, but in this video, I came up with 3 possibilities as to why we accept toxic.
Aaron too hungry in this.
Number 1, attraction. Attraction. The action or power of evoking interest, pleasure, or liking for someone or something. A girl can have a lot of attractive qualities about her. She can be pretty, nice body, smell good, pretty teeth, big booty, all that. She can be easy to be around and cool to talk to. She might even make you feel like the man when she around you. She provides you that feminine energy that we want so much from women. She might even let you do all the freaky stuff that you really want to do, your little freaky ass. And not only do it, but be passionate about it. What man wouldn't want a woman like that? The problem is that you were so focused on all of her attractive qualities that you ignored all of her red flags. A whole crip walking through a blood neighborhood ignoring all of them red flags is not going to end well. You ignored the fact that she's flaky and unreliable. She says one thing, but her actions are showing something else. She ignores you and avoids you, avoids conflict, and you can never get a clear answer from her. She gaslights you into believing that your genuine concerns are insecurities. You allowed her to disrespect you because you were so scared to lose her. And you will continue to allow her to treat you that way, holding on to hope that things are gonna go back to being great like how they were before. But that's never gonna happen. And do you know why? Because she's a thought and she's toxic. She's gonna act one way when she's around you, but she's gonna act a completely different way when she's not around you. And should you concern yourself with that? No, because either you're gonna play your role or let her go.
Damn.
Number 2, expression. Expression. The process of making known one's thoughts or feelings. We all have a general understanding that women need to be engaged with their emotions. When a woman is able to express as many of her emotions as possible with you, that can build a stronger connection, maybe a bond. Unfortunately, being in a toxic situation will more than likely allow her to express a wide range of emotions. She's gonna feel anger, she's gonna feel sadness, she's gonna feel excitement. Because it's not boring. Women do not like to be bored. So there's a strong possibility that she will continue to accept toxic behavior because it will allow her to feel all of those emotions. Now the time that's spent together, the love and affection, the sex are all forms of expression that are intensified because she's able to feel those emotions. A lot of people have this break up to make up mentality. They feel that if we as a couple made it through the tough times together, we come out on the other side stronger, and that makes our relationship better. But the situation does not have to be toxic. We can have a healthy relationship where we overcame something without the situation being toxic.
Aaron too hungry in this bitch. You hungry?
Number 3, familiar. Familiar, well known from long or close association. We could have got chicken tenders anywhere. We came to this new restaurant for the first time, and you gonna keep getting the same thing? Try something else. As creatures of habit, we run to the things that we recognize. Even if it is toxic, it's familiar, it's safe, and we already know what it comes with. That's one of the few logical reasons I can think of as to why we would accept toxic behavior. In some people's minds, being in a toxic situation is better than being alone, but that's not true at all. As a man, there's a certain point in life where you have no choice but to be alone. No friends, no girls, nobody. And it's hard, but it's a test. And this can either go one of two ways. Either you improve and come out stronger, or you become a defeated loser with no purpose in life. That's up to you, but I don't know if it's necessarily the same for girls, especially pretty girls. They can always find a new guy to give them attention. She can always find a new situation to entertain. But no matter what she does, it's up to her to realize that she is always the common denominator in whatever situation she's in. Good or bad. You are the common denominator in whatever situation that you're in. Good or bad. And there is one specific word that defines the action of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And that word is goofy. One thing that I'm really thankful for is discernment. I understand that how I experience one girl at one point in time does not affect how I experience another girl at another point in time, or the same girl at a different point in time.
Damn. I am so fucking tired dealing with men.
I also have a better understanding of the general nature of a woman, and I try not to judge them or put them down for it. But I don't think we get the same thing in return. From what I see on the internet, if a woman has a few bad experiences with men, then in her mind, we're all bad. But then after she's done complaining for the day, she runs back to that same toxic situation. It doesn't even have to be the same person, just the same energy. Why? Because it's familiar. The same reason you keep being goofy and running back to the same toxic situation. It's because it's familiar. And when it comes down to it, and you stop and think, maybe you're the toxic one. But as a man, it is your superpower. It is your superpower to walk away from a toxic situation. But that's all I got to say on that, man. Are there any more reasons that you can think of as to why we would accept toxic behavior? Did you agree or disagree with anything that I said in this video? But look, man, y'all like the video, L-I-K-E, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Bruh, you recording? Fate, the development of events beyond a person's control, regarded as determined by a supernatural power. Bruh, good people can do bad things and bad people can do good things. What makes them different? We all have the power to choose. It's a power. Each choice that we make shapes our life, our future. But what if all the choices that we made have been chosen for us already? And all of those choices have predetermined paths. Basically like an either or example. You choose either this or that, right? And they say you have a choice between either this or that. But what if you don't want to choose either this or that? What if it's another choice over there that you was not given that could benefit you greater, right? Basically, if you take away something from someone and say that they can't have it or make it seem valuable, they will fight for their right to have it. But what if that thing that they were fighting for was not as valuable as it was perceived to be? All of your time and focus was spent on fighting for something that probably wasn't that important anyway, but they made you think that it was.
So listen.
Bondage, the state of being a slave. Bruh,
What does bondage look and sound like?
I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
A lot of things that have been promoted as freedom and liberation is really bondage.
Somebody asked her, what is on your bucket list? And she said, to a lot of
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah.
Because I've been a lot of
Think of all the terms that have been prevalent over the years. My body, my choice. Body positivity. Me too. What it all really comes down to is free will. We're free to choose who we want to share our bodies with. Anything that our flesh desires, we are free to indulge in it. The problem with that is, no matter how much you indulge in it, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much sex you have, it's never gonna be enough. There's never going to be enough. Your flesh is always going to desire and require more. Y'all go subscribe, bro. Like, comment, subscribe.
Right now?
Nigga, yeah!